Let's take a look at some sports now. Here's Millicent Walker.
Thanks, Jama. Welcome to Sports News. The Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, has confirmed that the Super Eagles will face Senegal in an international friendly in London, March the 23rd. This is part of their preparations for crucial 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against current African champions Cameroon. Super Eagles will host Cameroon on August the 28th in Uyo, with the return leg 4 days later in Yaoundé. The Super Eagles top the group with 6 points from 2 matches, while Cameroon are second on 2 points. Plateau United has maintained its unbeaten run in the 2016-2017 Nigeria Professional Football League season after beating visiting El Kanemi Warriors 2-0. Benin Republic international Solomon Jr. and Jimmy Ambrose scored both goals to secure the Just Base outfit stayed top of the table with 17 points. Remo Stars slipped to a second home loss as a 21st minute strike from Chidebere Ajoku earned Niger Tornadoes their first away victory. Gombe United defeated Nassau United 1-0 courtesy of an 83rd minute goal from Austin Oladapo, while Abia Warriors faced Sunshine Stars to a 1-1 draw. In the meantime, Bayern Munich have expressed their disappointment at Philipp Lahm going public with his decision to retire at the end of the season, but stressed the defender will always be welcome at the Allianz Arena. Chairman Karl-Heinz did not see Lahm's announcement coming and assumed both parties would make a joint statement, but he insisted the door will always be open to Lahm. Bayern's president Uli Hoeneß, on his part, says there was no hard feelings despite Lahm's stance. The president initially refused to confirm whether Lahm would retire when asked about it immediately after the victory over Wolfsburg. And Luis Suarez is hoping an appeal will save him from missing the Copa del Rey final after being sent off for Barcelona in a bad-tempered semi-final second leg against Atletico Madrid. Suarez scored the vital goal in a 1-1 draw as Barca progressed to their 4th straight final 3-2 on aggregate before receiving his marching orders. But he claimed the stray elbow on Koke that got him sent off was not even a foul. And South Korea has unveiled a countdown clock for the Winter Olympics in Seoul to mark 1 year until Pyongyang Games. Well, an official ceremony marking the 1-year countdown to the start of the 2018 Winter Olympics is there and will be held on Thursday. The coastal city of Gyeong will be used for the figure skating, curling, ice hockey, speed and short track skating events, while the alpine town will stage the mountain events such as skiing, sliding and Nordic event. The Winter Olympics will start on February the 9th, 2018.
Excitement built towards the Olympic Winter Games Pyeongchang 2018, which will be a truly great moment in the sporting history. It marks the final stretch of preparations. There is only 1 year until the world will witness the Republic of Korea's ability to deliver fantastic Olympic Games in a wonderful region.
And that's sports news at this time. Many thanks for watching. I'm Millicent Walker. It's back to you, Joma.
Thanks a lot, Millicent. Somalia has elected a new president. He is former Prime Minister Mohamed Abdullahi Farmajo. He was elected by members of parliament after he beat President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud with 184 votes to 97 in a heavily guarded poll at the country's main airport in Mogadishu. Mohamed's election is part of a lengthy and complex process to help the country rebuild its democracy and achieve stability. The new president is a Somali U.S. national whose chances of winning increased after Somalia's arch-rival Ethiopia was seen to be backing the defeated president. The new president faces a main challenge of corruption, especially as the last time it had a functioning government was in 1991. Syria has rejected the report by Amnesty International that 13,000 civilians have been killed at a prison between September 2011 and December 2015. The country's Justice Ministry says the claims are completely untrue and is aimed at harming Syria's reputation. In its report, Amnesty says that every week, groups of about 20 to 50 people, mostly opposition supporters, were executed in secrecy at the facility. Last August, Amnesty reported an estimated 17,723 people had died in custody as a result of torture and the deprivation of food, water and medical care. That figure did not include those allegedly hanged outside Sardinia. And the main news again. The National Judicial Council has recommended the extension of the tenure of Justice Walter Onoge to the President as Acting Chief Justice of the Federation by 3 months. The NJC, which made the announcement this evening, said its decision is based on the fact that it may be impossible for the Senate, which is currently on recess, to reconvene and screen Justice Onoge before Friday, when his constitutional 3-month tenure as Acting CJN would expire. Also today, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission arraigned Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Dele Belgore, and the former Minister of National Planning, Abubakar Sulaiman, on a 5-count charge bordering on money laundering. And Somalian MPs have elected a Somali U.S. national, Mohamed Farmajo, as the country's new president in an election held in an aircraft hangar. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Hunyato. You have a good night.